sit down and shut your mouth.
I don't know about you, but this Rob Stardom is not one of my favorite people. Let's just put it to you that way.
Well, you know, I'm just starting to learn more about Rob. He recently came out with his book about his 25-year career chasing stardom. I personally read it, and you know what? He's grown on me. So we'll see.
I would say that I've received this book as well. You see, I don't pay for anything. I get people out there that get me free copies of things. And I can tell you this. I read a little bit of his book. I wasn't mentioned in it. I got nothing to say about him.
That's
especially for the fact that I've known him as long as I have.
That's a fair comment. I can't believe he left you out.
Pounds from the abandoned warehouse at the dark side of the industrial park, Zamil!
Oh, we got a loud crowd here tonight.
Of course we do. They're here to see live professional wrestling.
22 pounds from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Canadian strong style, Rob Stardom!
Well, obviously we know who the people here are cheering for, but looking at this crowd of people, it doesn't surprise me. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I'm shocked that they cheered so loud for Mr. Stardom here.
Referee calls for the bell, and I don't really know much about this referee. Do you?
You know, I've only seen him one time, so this will be the second time. We'll see how it goes here.
I know he doesn't like sound, so we're here to part of the sound.
See, from what I can tell, Rob Stardom is one of those guys that has to have the crowd behind him. He's got to have the people on his side, and here he is doing that yet again. Can't win a match on his own accord. Has to have the people behind him all the time.
Yeah, and it's an ongoing thing with him. He needs that admiration.
Now see right there, of course, going back to his roots, Rob Stardom is no stranger to breaking the rules. He's got his fist closed, and it's absolutely, something that I don't recommend, but again,
Well, here's the power struggle. Zamil, the bigger man in this match.
Absolutely, Zamil's a bigger guy, but not the smarter guy.
Well, sometimes brains don't win over, age and veteran skills.
Oh, big bulldog by Rob Stardom.
Oh.
That kind of surprised me. Now, the referee, I appreciate wanting to make the count, but how in the heck are you going to see his shoulders from that angle? He's not counting down his rear end.
That was a quick pin, but it's still early here. These two veterans are well traveled.
I don't know if Zamil's a veteran or if he's a veterinarian.
Yeah, good. Good thing because I don't know either. I know he's been around for a long time.
Well, looking at the orange jumpsuit he's wearing, it's never seen the inside of a washing machine, so it's probably been around a long time too.
Yeah, I think he's possibly a unemployed highway employee of some sort.
Well, most likely he took that jumpsuit from his latest kidnapping victim or something. We all know. I'm sure inside his freezer he's got a few things we don't want to look at.
Yeah, he's one creepy, twisted individual.
Hey, look! He's getting Rob to smile for the camera.
Oh, the referee is not doing his job here.
Well, I mean, listen, Becca just came over to give him a kiss. I mean, let's be honest, what she sees in Rob Stardom is none of my business. It's, to each their own, right? That's all.
She wanted to put her hands on the star. Zamil's got the upper hand here. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean, obviously, maybe Rob Stardom took him a little bit lightly because there's really not much we know about Zamil other than he's been around for, since his last kidnapping victim, as I mentioned earlier. And you got a couple of kids in the front row here that probably don't really know what to make of this guy either. But it's possible that the veteran Rob Stardom just decided that without knowing much about this guy, he went in to do something that he normally does. And at this point, it's not working very well for him here.
Yep, Zamil, he's doing his thing.
See, a lot of people
whatever
will say
he wants.
A lot of people will say that's illegal there, and truthfully, it's not. That is nothing more than a Greco-Roman chokehold, completely legal in my book.
You've got the count till 5. So
well, I don't even know why the referee's counting. It's a completely legal move, but that's just my opinion.
It's a valid opinion for sure.
Come on, ref, count. Referee a little slow to get over, but nonetheless, whatever this referee. I don't know who trained him or what his deal is, but I got to say he's making the counts, just not necessarily in the right locations,
I think it's going to take a lot more to take out Zamil.
Possibly. Well, that was an interesting count, but I mean, for all we know, maybe this referee can't even count to 3. I mean, it's possible. I've met some referees in my day, and I was a referee. I don't know if you know that. I was a referee for like 25 years.
Yeah, actually, I did know that.
Yeah, I was very good, as a matter of fact. And some of these guys potentially, maybe they're from Headingley, where we're at, and they don't know how to count to 3. I have no idea.
Could be.
Yeah.
Big splash by Zamil on Stardom.
Well, and you see, that's something that, the guy that I represent, Spanky, is probably a lot better at because he also has a lot more body weight behind him than Zamil does. But hey, Zamil's emulating Spanky, and I appreciate that. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
No, Spanky's a big man, and he can make guys hurt with that big splash.
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to get in the way of that thing, I'll tell you that for sure.
It's an avalanche coming in, like when Spanky hits that. Oh. Well.
Now, this has kind of surprised me in that Zamil is actually utilizing a wrestling maneuver. Again, completely legal, Greco-Roman claw to the face. Some referees, maybe they're uneducated, don't understand that, and they think it's illegal, but it's completely legal.
Well, you mentioned that Zamil might be a veterinarian. I
be.
think he was trying to pull teeth out there. He might be a dentist.
Yeah. Well, didn't Rob Stardom used to call himself, the rabid dog? So maybe, maybe he needs a milk bone and a little bit of cavity treatment. I don't know.
Oh.
Well,
Stardom's feeling those punches. Those clubbing blows have no effect on Rob Stardom.
Well, this is shades of Jerry the King Lawler. The strap is down, and Stardom has had enough. And now here we go. Blocking and punching. Completely illegal closed fist. Even in Greco-Roman wrestling, you can't use a closed fist, right?
Oh, big boot by Rob Stardom.
Rob just about dying. Oh, that was a bit of an off splash, but he got most of it. But you're not going to pin a guy like Zamil with that. You got to do something stronger than that. And perhaps the brain buster might be, not going to happen at this point.
Zamil, just ever resilient. You can't put this guy down.
Well, if you're a veterinarian, you've got lots of tools in your arsenal, and there you go.
Absolutely.
Oh, see, now that was a completely illegal Greco-Roman kick to the face. There's a fine line, Rob Stardom going up to the second. Referee not counting with a big elbow drop. Come on, ref. Whoa. Where are you? That's it. Wow. Completely illegal off the second rope. Referee wasn't counting. He was up there for at least a 15 count as far as I'm concerned. But what do you expect from this referee? Yeah. I don't think he owns a comb.
Looking for the coolest collectibles, retro toys, and action figures? Step into the Misfit Mission Collectibles. From classic 80s and 90s icons to hard-to-find treasures, we've got the nostalgia fix you need. Whether you're a serious collector or just reliving your childhood memories, you're sure to find something awesome. From wrestling to Star Wars, action figures to comic books, video games to board games, we've got it all. Swing by and browse our ever-changing inventory because at the Misfit Mission Collectibles, the hunt is half the fun. Find us at 1841 and a half Portage Avenue, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Open Wednesday to Friday, 12 to 6, and on weekends, 11 to 6. Follow us online for all the latest updates. Shop online at www.misfitmission.ca.
Kevin Cannon and I go way back, and I will tell you one thing about Mr. Kevin Cannon. Very, very smart individual. Knows the game very well. As for Brendan Collins, I don't know very much about him at all, nor do I care to at this point.
22 pounds.
Well,
From New York City, New York, the mastermind, Kevin Cannon!
fans are not showing Kevin Cannon any respect here tonight.
Well, it's obvious looking at this group of morons here. They don't understand taste.
I agree.
Manitoba, Mr. Canada, Brendan Collins!
Somebody tell the announcer to take the microphone out of his mouth.
Brendan Collins, Mr. Canada. Wow.
Well, I mean,
that's
listen,
a big name.
I mean, it is being a big name, but Mr. Canada from where? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he's
well,
from
exactly.
Kobos, Manitoba.
Whoa, he's jacked.
What? Of course he is. He's a very well, in shape individual. But I mean, he's from Plumas. What else is there to do in Plumas but lift weights?
Brendan Collins has got the ladies in attendance tonight fired up.
I think the ladies in attendance tonight would be fired up over Chinese food. Never mind Brendan Collins. But that's because of obviously they're friends with this Mike guy, and looking at him. And I don't know much about this Mike guy, but from what I can tell, from seeing him, I don't know if he keeps the best company. Let's just put it that way. And I'm no slag on your company.
Yeah.
I'm talking about overall.
Yeah, no, I hear you, and all valid points, Kelly.
Well, of course,
and
of course.
Coach. Is it Coach Kelly? How should I?
You can call me Coach Kelly.
Coach
you
Kelly.
can call me the coach.
Okay.
You can call me Kelly Russell. You
Right
can call
on.
me Mr. Russell. You can pretty much
Okay.
call me anything.
Okay, Coach, sounds good.
Oh, Coach? Yeah, okay, you can call me Coach too. Why not?
Cannon with the big boot to the breadbasket. I think
Cannon
he's got
with
the
a-
big man winded.
Well, he's got a nice side headlock, but unfortunately, there's just raw power and strength here from Brendan Collins. And I respect it. He's obviously in good physical condition. But listen, Kevin Cannon's no slouch himself.
Absolutely. He was lifting weights backstage.
Wait, there were weights back there?
His weights, I guess.
Oh, I didn't. I must have missed that. I would have. I already had my workout for the day, mind you, but I would have, had a 2-a-day, I guess, today. It would have been fine, but maybe afterwards. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I got a long drive home, so we'll see what happens.
And see, this is where Kevin Cannon is known as the mastermind, because I can assure you this is a ploy. Not a ploy. This is smart wrestling
Absolutely.
from Kevin Cannon. Oh, my clipboard just took a bump.
He's gonna lure in his prey here. I foresee.
Kevin Cannon suggesting perhaps starting with the other hand, as I believe he said he injured his wrist last evening. And, people might think that's funny, but really, Kevin Cannon was on a road trip with another wrestling organization across the country, and he flew back right here tonight for this Mike guy's birthday. And, more power to him. And speaking of power, I don't think this is working out very well for Kevin Cannon, but as smart as he is, he's in the ropes. Referee should be breaking this.
He's getting the leverage. He's getting up higher. Big bear hug by Brendan Collins. I can't imagine how much that hurts.
Well, I think that this is illegal because the referee should have broken it. Kevin Cannon was on the ropes. Should have broken at a 5 count, but the referee, again, must be from... Oh, man, that's going to leave a mark. Referee must be from this neighborhood because he doesn't know better.
Frying pan hands. Holy Brendan Collins.
Referee should break it. See, that's about time. He's on the ropes.
Yep.
Now, that is completely legal.
Oh.
He's got a 5 count. It's a throat shot. I get that, but it's fine. He got five seconds to break.
Attack the neck. The head follows. He's smart.
I think obviously that's the weak point of Brendan Collins, which would be his head, which contains his brain, which is probably the size of a pea.
Well, I can't comment on that, but Kevin Cannon has the upper hand here, and he's got the big man hurting. It looks like.
Exactly. Kevin Cannon, very, very smart individual. That's why they call him the mastermind. There's no question about it.
from what I've seen, recently watching some of his highlight reels, he is very, very smart in that ring.
Absolutely very smart, and a world-traveled wrestler, and a mastermind when it comes to managing. He's got his own corporation as well, and he and I collaborate quite often on things, and we've exchanged talent over the years as well.
Fantastic. That's good to know for my future endeavors.
Absolutely. I mean, you've got enough money in your bank account. I'm sure we can talk. We can make business deals. There's no problem there.
For sure.
You know. Very smart move, Cannon working the neck, as we talked about. Shot to the head, and Brendan Collins is looking a little worse for wear, as you should say, right?
He's gassed out because, he has a mat technician working every single muscle in that big frame.
Well, definitely. I think when you're up against a guy who's got more strength than you, you've got to chop down that tree and bring him down to the mat, and you got to work the ground game, which is exactly what Cannon is doing. He's a very, very smart individual.
Kevin Cannon chopping wood, and he's got that cinched in pretty good.
Unfortunately, these humanoids here are succumbing to this applause and this clapping. Very smart move, shot to the neck. Absolutely excellent move by Kevin Cannon.
Man can't breathe, he can't wrestle.
Without question.
Just methodically taking him apart.
That's the way Kevin Cannon, we like to see it. Absolutely. I'm a big fan of his, as you can tell.
He's growing on me too. It's amazing watching his stuff lately. Kevin Cannon on the second rope.
Second turnbuckle on the inside, but outsmarted by the boot. Cannon decided not to go there, and unfortunately missed the elbow. Took a little bit too long there, but Brendan is still down and out, so it's not over. Oh, and now that's the other wrist. It looks like he's in pain.
Oh, the big man's getting up. Big elbow. Big reverse elbow.
A bit of a European elbow, forearm uppercut. Nonetheless, caught him on the chin. And there's a clothesline that just about knocked him
big
loopy.
Clothesline by Brendan
something
Collins.
That I wouldn't want to be behind either.
Ouch.
That's for sure. Yeah.
That hurt me. Big
Stinger
splash
in the corner.
Yeah.
Very, very impressive.
Unbelievable.
Very impressive.
Can he move for a big man?
He certainly can. I think we're going to see another one. Oh,
whoa!
Man. And Cannon has definitely seen better days.
I'm impressed by the
look at
speed.
This. Look at this.
Oh.
Our buddy the Iron Python has come out to say hello. You know, he and Brendan Collins have got something going here where they certainly don't like one another. And look at that.
Roll
Very
up by
smart.
Kevin Cannon.
That is Iron Python, ladies and gentlemen, who knows exactly what to do.
Whoa. Big,
man, that was a spear
by the
from
big man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
my
think
Lord.
That looks good.
Whoa.
As much as I'm disappointed to see Kevin Cannon lose that match, I will say that was rather impressive.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
For all your sports memorabilia needs, welcome to First Row.
Like we always do about this time.
FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectible store. Sports cards? We got them. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Autographs, action figures, comic books, and wrestling collectibles. If you're a collector, we got what you need. Remember the name, FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectibles store.
Austin Acid, yeah?
He has training from Cody Rhodes down in America, kind of tied into the USA there. So I've only seen him a few times, but the potential for him is unmatched right now.
Chicago, Illinois.
Well, I'd like to see just how well Cody Rhodes has actually trained Austin Acid, and I guess we'll find out momentarily.
And his opponent at a weight of 240 pounds from Thompson, Manitoba, Austin Acid!
Wow.
Well, the humanoids are certainly behind him.
They're behind him. I mean, that could be a factor. It could help. It could hinder.
Certainly going to be interesting to see exactly what JL Spiker's game plan is here against Austin Acid, because I don't think Austin Acid actually has a game plan.
Well, I beg to differ there. I've seen him many times, and as of late, he's got a plan every time he's out there.
I'm not sure what that plan is, other than maybe perhaps hitting the buffet when he's done. I don't know.
I like buffets. What about you?
Well, of course I like buffets, but let's be honest. I mean, I would honestly say that managing a guy like Spanky, I have seen my fair share of buffets.
Absolutely. I can imagine. The cheap buffets and the expensive ones.
Well, I mean, I like them because it can fill up my protege Spanky. It doesn't cost me a fortune. You know, when I go out, it's fine dining, and I don't take Spanky to those. You know, I mean, I can't see him appreciating the types of finer foods that perhaps you and I do when it comes to, you know, a nice fillet or a good piece of salmon, you know, vegetables, of course. But I tend to like the finer types of dining as opposed to the buffets. But Spanky, he's a buffet guy.
Austin Acid, speaking of dining, he is feeding JL Spiker.
Well, he's trying to whip him into the ropes here, and it's not happening.
Not working.
No, as Spiker reversed it, but now
he
just took his head off.
Big clothesline by Spiker.
If Spiker is as much of a patriot as he says, I'm pretty sure Donald Trump is laughing and smiling, seeing one of his own defeat a Canadian.
Trying to get a patriotic. Oh, the fans cut him off there.
Well, I think it's safe to say that whether you love or hate the Americans, at the end of the day, they're Americans. That's enough said.
I agree. Acid reeling in the corner there, Coach.
He's definitely reeling, and JL Spiker taking a page out of Brendan Collins' book with the splashes there. Not really sure why the referee isn't counting here, but quite honestly, if he's not going to, let him go.
That big boot on that throat right now. Oh, man. Can't imagine how that feels.
I would think that Austin Acid is going to have a problem swallowing tomorrow, whatever it is he chooses to partake in, whichever buffet that is, right?
Spiker using that Greco-Roman chokehold, you called it?
Yeah, absolutely, that's what it is. Especially if it's over the middle rope, it's Greco-Roman. If it's in the bottom rope, I believe it's a European chokehold.
Okay.
And over the top rope, well, that's just not really allowed.
Gotcha. You keep on teaching me stuff.
Well, there's an education when it comes to calling matches, and I'm happy to share my wisdom with you. I can't believe Austin was able to reverse that, and I don't think JL Spiker was expecting that.
Acid lining up for a big move here.
Yeah.
Oh, sidewalk slam by JL Spiker.
That would be a sidewalk slam, and that is probably about it. Wow. Unbelievable that Austin Acid able to kick out of that. JL Spiker outweighing him by about 40 pounds, and when you drop that kind of weight down on somebody of Austin Acid's size and frame, it's probably going to knock the wind out of you pretty quickly. Or the buffet, who knows?
Acid still laid out on the canvas here, but I'll tell you this much: he's pretty resilient from what I've seen.
Yes, and he moved there, and JL Spiker actually missing, and now Austin Acid getting the crowd behind him. One shoulder tackle, which does absolutely nothing. Trying for another one here, and he actually knocked him down.
It worked. See.
Well, there must have been something on the canvas that he slipped on, because there's no way he could have taken him down like that. Now he's trying for
Russian
leg sweep. Unbelievable.
Beautiful.
Spiker trying to reach the ropes, but it's not happening. That's a very loose one count, because Austin Acid not hooking the leg. Obviously, Cody Rhodes Academy did not show him that.
Hook the leg, every pin. Big clothesline by Spiker on Acid. Ouch.
I think Austin Acid has now fizzled out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a combination of kicking out, a referee not knowing how to count to 3, and Austin Acid being resilient.
This has been a hard-hitting match. Oh, what's he setting him up for here, Coach?
probably something that's going to be very painful, not only to take, but to watch.
Whoa. Acid. Spiker with the win. Acid. He took quite a few big bumps in that.
He's tuned to the wire. Mongolian win takes the 72nd running of the Manitoba Derby.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the 40th birthday wrestling event for this Mike guy. Coach Kelly Russell here, and now I'm excited to be joined by J.L. Spiker, who just made very, very easy work of Austin Acid. Let me ask you something, J.L. Politics aside, politically speaking, doesn't matter if you love or hate Canada or the U.S. at this point. It must have been awesome to beat this Austin Acid kid, right?
Oh, it was a dream come true. I remember waking up thinking there's going to be some kid named Austin Acid in my future, and I will have to destroy him.
Manager Emerson Pritchard. It is the company at a combined weight of 520 pounds. Apparently from none of my business, the Saginaw Warrior, Corey Diamond, and Reggie Gallagher.
Well, you know, I was privileged to be doing some play-by-play earlier with Emerson Pritchard, who apparently I was able to educate on a lot of things in wrestling. And I'm no stranger to Reggie Gallagher and Corey Diamond. But let's just say that they've got the smartest guy out there right now, especially when you look at all these humanoids in the crowd.
It was embarrassing. They couldn't even count to 3 when I was out there. But if you're coaching them, it's going to be good.
Now, I don't know much about Blanco Diablo, but I certainly know a lot about Bobby Collins. And last time I saw Bobby Collins, I believe my protege Spanky had left him completely laying flat on his back in the ring, much like you did to Austin Acid just a few minutes ago.
I was there that night, and there was talks of needing an ambulance to scrape him off the mat. So.
I think more like a spatula would have been the way to get him off there, or a pizza peel, you know, something like that.
Ref is actually controlling the action here, which is nice.
Well, again, I don't really know much about this referee. I'm trying to think of who he reminds me of, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
In my travels around Winnipeg, I think I've seen a few of him downtown.
Well, I'm surprised you stay as long as you do, being from Chicago. You must want to get out of this town.
You know what? With the airport in shambles like it always is, I'm usually stuck here on a delay. So.
Yeah. Looks like Corey Diamond trying to work the arm, but Blanco Diablo able to reverse. And again, I don't understand why a guy feels the need to wear a mask. I mean, let's be honest. Maybe he's got a day job. He doesn't want people to know what he does. But the truth of the matter is, I bet you he's just pretty damn ugly.
That is, I was going to say the exact same thing. He probably has broken a few mirrors in his lifetime.
Oh, without question. This isn't going to end well.
No.
I mean, Corey Diamond is outweighing this Blanco Diablo by, oh, wait a minute, missed that there. And caught him on that one.
Oh.
That was an absolutely beautiful, just in case you don't know this, that's a Greco-Roman fist to the forehead. Completely legal in my books.
I agree. It looked like he might have owed him some money.
Looks like Corey Diamond going for the ride again.
Oh.
Well, see, that was interesting. I mean, I thought Corey would have knocked him down for sure.
Yeah.
And this time, it's almost like physics have been reversed here.
Yeah.
And he was, but look at that. Diamond,
beautiful.
the veteran of the two, able to get him with a nice hip toss. And that spells a little bit of disaster for Blanco Diablo. Maybe we'll call him Blanco Disaster, you know?
Yeah,
We could do that.
Ooh, I felt that one from here at the
I felt that one too, but I'd like to see if he could do it again.
Nope.
hard into that corner he goes. And now Diamond going, oh, and Diamond eats a boot.
Oh.
Now, see, that was an illegal punch to the head because you
hand
could do the
fist and the refs-
Greco-Roman
Yep.
closed fist, but only if your guy is down on the canvas. That was in the air, and I don't find that legal at all. Referee not over fast enough, unfortunately for Blanco Diablo. But at the end of the day, I mean, he didn't have the leg hook. There's no way you're going to pin a guy like Corey Diamond with that. And now we got the veteran Bobby Collins in here.
The X factor for that team, that's for sure.
You know, despite his size and despite his, his elder appearance, and I don't mean that to, well, actually I do mean that to be insulting. Bobby Collins, a very smart wrestler, very wily veteran, and certainly knows his way around the ring. And I think Corey Diamond's about to find out.
Corey, I think, needs to start looking to get a tag out of here. He's getting kept on the wrong half of the ring.
Absolutely. Here comes Blanco Diablo. Another splash in the corner. Beautiful. You had done that as well, and we even noticed earlier in the show there was Brendan Collins with a nice stinger splash. Seems to be the move of the century today.
It's easy to get your momentum behind.
There you go. There you go. That's the way it's got to be. Reggie Gallagher making the save, and you got a 5 count. There's really everybody complains about it, but he's in and out before 5. There's no issues there. You know, I'm a complete fan of that. And look at that. Not even an official tag, and Gallagher, being the true sportsman, he says, listen, Corey, you didn't tag me. Let's tag again.
Yep.
And there's a leg drop into a pin. Easy peasy.
You know what? I agree with that frustration. That ref has been slow counted when I was out there.
Well, again, you know, whether he's from this neighborhood or, as you said, just all over Canada, it's obvious that counting to 3 is not his, forte. Now that will send you into another postal code, or zip code. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
5 digits, not 6. It gets confusing.
Hey, listen, everybody does things differently, country to country, but at the end of the day, Americans are Americans and Canadians are Canadians. I mentioned that earlier. And I don't think I'm wrong there. Beautiful side backbreaker. Reggie Gallagher, by far the veteran in this match.
And a quick tag, Corey Diamond.
Now this is a smart move, not by Bobby Collins. Bobby Collins seeing something I guess he didn't like, and trying to come in. Referee is doing his job, putting him out. And I mean, now some people might say that they didn't actually tag here, but they were close enough to make a tag, and they made the sound of the tag, so it's close enough. I mean,
to the ref, he didn't see it.
They
he
were
heard
in the
sound.
corner.
They
It's
were close.
completely fine.
And out.
Well,
Blanco
maybe it was
goes.
time for Diablo to taste a bit of the concrete, right?
Yep.
Now, see, look at the sportsman that we've got from Reggie Gallagher. All he's doing is going out there to check on Blanco Diablo to make sure he's okay. He's going to help back into the ring. And Bobby Collins now, Bobby Collins, I'm surprised, for a veteran getting goaded in like this. Oh, that is a body slam on concrete. I think what happened there was Reggie Gallagher was picking him up to help him in the ring and maybe lost his balance a bit. It's an accident. It happens. It's fine. He's a young kid. He'll come out of it. He'll be fine.
Exactly. If Blanco was smart here, he'd stay down for the 10.
I don't think it's quite possible for this kid to get up and get back in before a count of 10. And now here comes Bobby Collins again. Oh no, look at this. Well, Blanco Diablo trying to fight his way. Now see there, Corey Diamond's helping him in. He's a true competitor. He doesn't want to win the match on a count out, and I think that's very commendable.
Exactly. keep the win inside the rope.
Oh, that was a desperation move. I don't know how Blanco had the strength to muster that up. And now, oh boy. I think we're in trouble here because here comes Bobby Collins, a man on fire. Wow, nailing down a drop kick and a second drop kick. That was a shot to the face. Corey Diamond decides to take a powder, and I don't blame him. Collins with a spear like a missile on a Reggie Gallagher, and now Gallagher is thrown out.
I think they're just going to regroup here.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm not wait a minute. Collins now doing something that I don't think he should be trying to do.
Jesus.
My God almighty! Collins with a plancha through the second and third, and I think Blanco Diablo is up for one more. Yo, 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 and away we go! Referee has completely lost control of this.
Exactly, and the ref doesn't know if he should count, if he should call an ambulance.
And all I can hear are these humanoids cheering. I gotta say, as much as I don't agree with that kind of work maneuvering, but man, they certainly did what they had to do. And now Collins with his finishing move, the Alabama sled jam off the top, and Blanco Diablo is up as well. What's he doing on the top?
Pretty far across the ring.
That's a far jump, and Gallagher is prone, and frog splash!
Oh, a meeting of the minds to keep them out.
Hi, Bruce.
Hey, Dad. My name is Bruce Oak.
Our family has worked tirelessly to establish the Bruce Oak Recovery Center in memory of our son who lost his life to substance abuse. We couldn't save Bruce's life, but this beautiful place can help to save others.
Bruce Oak is a place for healing, recovery, and a foundation for life. To help us save a life, go to bruceoakfoundation.ca.
Introducing first, at a weight of 355 pounds, from Grouse Lake First Nation.
354 pounds.
354
That's right, that's right.
That's
At the weigh-in, he's been training.
I saw him eating that drumstick in the back. That's right.
Yep. And I think he was cutting weight.
Yes.
I think I saw him earlier walking around with a spit bucket, so that he can, try to lose a couple pounds.
Oh, yeah, the spittoon.
Absolutely.
Of 7.5 stone from
What?
Pembina Valley, Caveman Cole!
Caveman Cole, yeah.
Pirouette in the ring. The people seem to like him, though. They're behind him. They're clapping. They're applauding. But you know what they say. Everybody likes an underdog, but I don't think today is going to be Rudy by any stretch of the imagination. I'm having a hard time fathoming how Caveman Cole can mount any kind of offense here on the Iron Python, and that's definitely not the way to do it.
No, definitely not. And Caveman Cole reminds me. Well, he doesn't really remind me of anybody. I mean, I'd like to say
he is unique. He is unique.
He is unique. I'm not sure why a caveman has to weigh himself in stone. But if he does, that's fine.
Did the caveman come from UK or something? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I mean, the last caveman I knew, rest his soul, was Caveman Broda, who I traveled up and down the road with many years and got along with, and then didn't get along with. And at the end of the day, I don't think I would really want to get along with Caveman Cole either.
No, I was going to say too. I've had many battles with Caveman Broda when he was on the downside of his career, but he was definitely still a scrapper. Definitely a different cat than Caveman Cole there.
The irony is I think Caveman Broda weighed about the same as Caveman Cole.
I believe you're right.
Yeah.
Big forearm here.
Maybe that's a big forearm in stone, but definitely not a big forearm when you're facing a guy who's 354 pounds.
Absolutely. And now, he's got him by the throat.
That would be a choke slam from hell.
I think they heard that one over in Regina.
The building is still shaking as far as I can tell, and we're not an earthquake country.
The Iron Python wearing the green, black, and white. They're the Saskatchewan Roughriders. They probably heard that at the Saskatchewan Roughriders training facility.
Wait a minute, Saskatchewan Roughriders? They have a training facility?
Well, the local park, I think.
Must be.
He's doing another one. He's got another one. Oh,
that
my
is
God. Down
2
in a
choke
heap.
slams.
I think this man is dead.
That's got to be it here.
Mercifully.
Iron Python making short work of the 7.5 stone Caveman Cole.
Iron Python!
I think Iron Python's breakfast may have been 7.5 stone.
I don't think he's done.
No.
And I certainly feel, honestly, that
one more, he's saying. This is entertaining. This is entertaining.
I don't know if I would do that because on that last one, I'm pretty sure I smelt something sort of coming out of Caveman Cole.
Oh, the body has its ways of excreting waste in Caveman Cole.
Wait
my God!
Wait a minute.
It's Brendan Collins. What's he doing here? This is none of his damn business. He's got no business being in there, sticking his nose into the Iron Python's affairs. Who does he think he is?
He certainly doesn't, and Brendan Collins and the Iron Python have had something going on around the territory for a number of months now, both not liking each other, both men wanting a piece of one another.
It's jealousy on Brendan Collins' part. That's what it is.
Absolutely. I mean, Brendan Collins himself, yes, very much in shape and a very, very well-cut young man, but definitely not the size and the power of Iron Python. It's obvious that
and
he's
not
just
the
jealous
record.
of
Iron
him.
Python, that man gets in bar fights. That man scraps down. Brendan Collins, not so much.
Introducing first, at a weight of 285 pounds, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, the Misfit, Mike Mission! And his opponent, at a weight of 205 pounds, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Scott Ripley III!
Wrestling for a cause here in Headingley, Manitoba on a Saturday night. We got Scott Ripley III. We got the Misfit Mike Mission. We got a bell about to ring, and we've got the Rebel Bobby Collins joining myself, the Mastermind Kevin Cannon, here on commentary.
That's right. Scott Ripley's going to have his hands full against Mike Mission right now. Mike Mission's a big dude who's known right across Canada for his hardcore antics.
Mike Mission, definitely the expert. Oh, Scott Ripley looking for a little refreshment, little H2O to get his motor running.
He must like you. He did a little shaking booty.
He did do a little shaking booty. Scott Ripley definitely knows that Kevin Cannon and the Cannon Corporation. Oh, no, Mike Mission's got the water. I was going to say, that's expensive water. That's expensive water. That's smart water. I don't know. You're not gonna like it.
I wouldn't be drinking out of that now.
Oh God, yeah, no, you got a wet nap on you. You got a moist towelette I can borrow.
I don't even got any hand sanitizer you can wipe on that thing.
Yeah, definitely. Some scope. Big Mike Mission. Scott Ripley.
He's got the fans behind him. He's got them clapping and cheering.
Mike Mission mocking the clapping. He gets right down to business, and we're getting right down to business here in Headingley, Manitoba.
Here we go.
Scott Ripley showing off a little bit of that catch-as-catch-can wrestling that he's been learning down at the Elite Wrestling Academy. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram for information if you're looking to become a professional wrestler. That's the Elite Wrestling Academy. Follow AJ Sanchez online, and you can learn how to get yourself into business to be a wrestler, manager, referee, or any other aspect of the pro wrestling business. Mike Mission, no slouch.
Probably even probably even a good valet. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. We definitely use one. There we go. Ripley back again with that hammerlock. Oh, and he's looking to get some dirty moves in there, and Mike Mission didn't do anything to deserve that. Now Mike Mission's getting back into control.
Well, I don't know. I've wrestled Mike Mission on several occasions, and he's known for not wearing any deodorant, and he kind of put his arm over his head there.
Well, I think he's just got a natural musk to him. I think Mike Mission just smells good. Maybe he doesn't need deodorant. Maybe he's got that manly musk to him. Ripley just trying to push down on that elbow. Oh!
He's definitely keeping control of this match.
Absolutely. Big arm dragging. Ripley, I'd probably lean to as an underdog in this match, getting a lot of offense. And Mike Mission
I totally agree. If Mike Mission gets the upper hand, he's got a lot of weight and size to him.
I think Mike Mission's just playing possum. I think Mike Mission's smarter than you're giving him credit for, Bobby Collins. I think he's just letting Scott Ripley get a false sense of security here. Before he
that referee ain't counting. He's kind of allowing a lot of shenanigans going on.
Yeah, he's just letting the fans count for him. I don't know this one. Mike Mission must be getting over that flu bug that's going around or something for him to. Oh no! That's just uncalled for. That's absolutely unnecessary.
Might have been paid for. This might have been paid for.
Mike Mission now trying to fish that counterfeit money of Scott Ripley's out of his shorts there. Fans are laughing. There's nothing to laugh about. That's just something that no man should ever have to endure.
He tried to. It seems like he tried to pay Mike Mission off. Mike Mission doesn't want none of it. He says he's leaving.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mike Mission's probably not. He's mean, he's angry, but he's not stupid. He'll take the money, but he'll still get in there and beat up.
You would too, Kevin Cannon. You know you would take the money.
I know the value of $1 in this day and age.
Only problem, those are Scott Ripley dollars.
Those are Scott. Yeah, they're not. They're not trading too well right now on the New York Stock Exchange.
Only place they're worth anything is in Mexico, I hear.
Well, as long as you don't drink that water.
Oh! That should have been a disqualification right there.
He might want to try out for the Bombers with that 3-point tick.
I don't know. Scott Ripley must be wearing a cup in there. He's not feeling no effects of that kick.
When the adrenaline's going. Oh. This is unnecessary. You don't need to involve the fans. No, you don't need to do this. Oh, come on, referee, get some law and order in there.
Look at this. Like I said, that referee is allowing a lot of things to take place in this
woman,
match.
And child all take free shots at his opponent. That's complete BS.
I'm enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying it. Look at this guy. He's winding up. This guy is winding up. He's gonna lay it in.
Oh, no, big man. Oh. And he throws a cheap shot, this guy.
Right to the throat.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe this is a hardcore match. I don't know. Like,
referee's lost all control here. Ripley breaking the count.
I don't know why he broke it. The ref wasn't counting.
I didn't see a count going either. But.
Oh!
I knew he was playing possum. I knew he was just lowering him in. Scott Ripley eating cold, hard steel, as he should for what he just did to Mike Mission.
He'll be picking paint chips out of his teeth, that's for sure.
What's left
if he's got any left, yes.
Ooh. Oh, and that, my friends, that is how you throw a punch. Mike Mission definitely knows how to slug it out with the best of them.
Oh.
Echoing
that sounded like the chop of every fan that chopped Mike Mission all in one right back at Scott Ripley.
I don't think there's going to be much left of Scott Ripley after this match. Well, shout out to our hard-working ring crew for setting up this ring here today. That's just not getting used whatsoever. These men just content to brawl it out on the floor.
Yeah.
The referee seems to be letting it go.
There might be only one other guy that can chop harder than Mike Mission in the back of that locker room. Mike Mission, he chops pretty darn hard.
He's got that bandana wrapped around. Look at Ripley turning red in the face, losing oxygen here. What's Mission got in store for him here? He's just gonna choke the daylights out of him. Ripley's reaching for some young lady's adult beverage, but that's not going to help him here. He's got some pain to kill, but I don't know how much whiskey or beer is going to help that this level. Both men back in the ring. Mike Mission still not following the rules. He's leaning right onto the back of Scott Ripley on that rope.
I said if Scott Ripley lets Mike Mission get control of this match, it could be the end of Scott Ripley.
Absolutely. I think it's just a matter of time now before Mission puts him away. Fans not liking it, but Mike Mission does not give a damn what the fans think.
Nope, he definitely does not. He definitely does not. He's got several rags in that back pocket.
Absolutely. You never know when one's going to come in handy, like right now. Ripley's got himself to the rope, just clinging on for dear life. I don't know if Ripley's even conscious at this point. Ripley seems to be favoring that shoulder. I'm not sure if maybe when he got pulled into that steel post, if he went shoulder first, it might have knocked it out of joint.
The referee may want to call this match before injury happens to
Wouldn't
Scott
be the
Ripley.
first time that's happened in a Mike Mission match. Sometimes he doesn't even need to pin his opponent. Sometimes he just beats them down so badly that the referee just ends it for the safety of his opponent, and that's not out of the question here tonight. Ripley showing some fire now. Oh, Mike Mission's not having any of that. I think the move
didn't even move him.
Oh, we almost had a 3 count there. I was going to say, I think the ring moved a couple inches over from the impact of that close. And what's he got? Is that a fork? That is a fork.
It is.
Jabbing that fork.
What's wrong with that ref? He's not even checking on anything.
Well, he's getting the other foreign objects out of the ring here. Now he's just lost.
Like he's talking to the crowd. What the heck's wrong with this ref?
Mike Mission doing what he can
like,
with his forearm to obscure that fork, but
do I got to get in there and show this darn ref how to get this job done?
Oh,
like,
now he's
look at it. Can you not see it?
There he is. Ripley with the roll up here. Oh! Mike Mission's got to pay better attention to that. That almost cost him dearly. Oh! Gets to his feet. Ripley now. Back up. Ooh. Shoots Mike Mission off. Yes, that's right. Yeah, Mike Mission staggering.
The crowd's getting behind Scott
Ripley's
Ripley.
Got the adrenaline pumping. Oh my God, that spine buster.
Right in the middle of that solid ring.
That's right. Very unforgiving. Thin layer of mat and wood and steel. Ooh. How is this man still kicking out? Fans behind Ripley here. If Ripley was smart, he would have just taken this loss and lived to fight another day. This could cause permanent damage if this match goes any longer.
Well, for sure. Oh! What a suplex. Right on the top of his spine.
Yeah, that's definitely going to impede your ability to go about your Sunday afternoon. Ripley barely able to pull his shoulder off the mat to avoid being pinned here. So
fans are getting behind him. No matter what.
Mission's not done yet. Looking like he's got another suplex in his bag here.
Whoop.
Oh. No, not quite. Ripley's struggling. Ripley's fighting. He's looking to suplex him right to that turnbuckle.
Oh, he turned it around.
Ripley
He turned it around.
Fans can't believe it here. I don't even think Ripley can believe it.
I don't think so. He's firing himself up. He's getting ready.
That knocked the wind out of Mike Mission. He's slowly get to his feet.
Ooh.
Staggering. Ripley off the second set of ropes now. Oh, that one chopped the big oak tree down. Mission deceivingly big. Sometimes you can't tell through the clothing he wears, but he is a large, thick, dense man.
Oh, right between the eyes. Right between the eyes. Two. Oh, I thought he might have had him there.
I thought so too. That definitely rang his bell, but didn't ring the wrestling bell. Mission seeing stars here. Ripley going on sheer adrenaline.
Oh! Finished. Hit him with his finisher.
DDT. And he still
kicked out.
Kicks
he kicked out.
The fans can't believe it. Ripley can't believe it.
Scott Ripley is trying to fire up the fans.
He's throwing everything he has at Mike Mission here.
Oh! Jawbreaker.
Took too long. Can't give a guy like Mike Mission that much time to recover. Now he's got him up. Oh, and he just
a throwaway slam.
Yes. What's he doing here? I think we know what's coming. We've seen this from Mike Mission 1,000 times before. Fans don't seem too happy about it. And now with that big elbow across the ribs.
I think that's it for Scott Ripley.
That is it for Scott Ripley. Mike Mission getting his hand raised in victory.
Looking for the coolest collectibles, retro toys, and action figures? Step into the Misfit Mission Collectibles. From classic 80s and 90s icons to hard-to-find treasures, we've got the nostalgia fix you need. Whether you're a serious collector or just reliving your childhood memories, you're sure to find something awesome. From wrestling to Star Wars, action figures to comic books, video games to board games, we've got it all. Swing by and browse our ever-changing inventory because at the Misfit Mission Collectibles, the hunt is half the fun. Find us at 1841 and a half Portage Avenue, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Open Wednesday to Friday, 12 to 6, and on weekends, 11 to 6. Follow us online for all the latest updates. Shop online at www.misfitmission.ca.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, all I can tell you is that for this entire evening, I've been sitting at that commentary table, and I've been watching everybody celebrate Mike Cowbell's birthday. And I think it's safe to say, from looking at all of you people here, we definitely don't need any more cowbell. But you know what, let's be honest, I mean, it's great, Mike, that you're able to invite all of your friends and family, and I'm sure you paid a lot of them to come here to celebrate as well. I mean, you are a mortgage broker, I understand, right? So we all know with the rates going up that we're all getting screwed when it comes to mortgages, but that's beside the point. But I think I did a little bit of research. So you were born in 1985. That's right. So you know what else happened in 1985? Sour Patch Kids. Back to the Future. The new Coke was introduced. Coca-Cola. I know you're a mortgage broker and you... And of course, a great song by the United States of America, We Are the World. And of course, another great song, Like a Virgin. So you see, Mike, it's great that you're here tonight for your 40th birthday. And I understand that you're married. You married your best friend, is that right? No? Oh, okay. So if you married your best friend, I'm assuming she must have been your sister. Now, I also understand you've got 3 wonderful kids. Now, the word wonderful and kids don't go together as far as I'm concerned. So whoever your snot-nosed little punk kids are here, tell them to stay away from me. I don't like kids. And lastly, Mike, I've noticed all evening you're having a grand old time. You're laughing, you're enjoying yourself, and you're 40, right? Well, let me tell you something. You want to see 41? Sit down and shut your mouth.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
For all your sports memorabilia needs, welcome to First Row.
Like we always do about this time.
FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectible store. Sports cards, we got them. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Autographs, action figures, comic books, and wrestling collectibles. If you're a collector, we got what you need. Remember the name, FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectibles store.
Introducing first, accompanied by Coach Kelly Russell. Weighing in at 422 and 78 pounds, from Oklahoma, Spanky! And his opponent from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Corey the Hammer Kobos!
Wrestling for a Cause is back. We've got Corey Kobos taking on one of the largest individuals in professional wrestling, Spanky, with, of course, the Coach Kelly Russell in his corner providing guidance and a little bit of his own commentary with that megaphone.
You know, I don't like to be one-sided on this thing, but I'd really like to take that microphone and shove it right where the sun don't shine when it comes to the coach.
Well, that's just uncalled for. I think Coach does a fine job of getting his students ready for big matches. And speaking of big, I think Spanky's put on a few pounds since the last time we saw Bobby Collins.
I agree. He hasn't missed many burgers that have been coming through the drive-thru, that's for sure.
That's for damn sure. Mastermind Kevin Cannon joining you here alongside my commentary partner, the Rebel Bobby Collins, live from Henley, Manitoba on a Saturday night.
Well, let's see.
Two-man posturing here.
He made it. He made it. He made it at the top. He's been training. He's been practicing. He made it to the second rope.
He's balanced. Yeah, he definitely. That's the coach's training regimen. Will do that.
I think I may have loosened up those ropes a bit.
Yeah, those ropes don't seem quite as taut as they were 60 seconds ago.
Leave our bellies out of this!
Kobos, big fan of Johnny Cash by the looks of it, being the man in black in there. The bell has rung. These men have locked up, and Spanky using that size advantage right out of the gates.
Oh, a clean break by Spanky. I'm quite surprised.
Yeah, Spanky doesn't cheat. Spanky follows the rules. He's not going to do anything dirty or bad or, to incite the ire of the referee or these fans here. Spanky knows what he's doing. Big lock up, two big bulls walking over.
Got him by the face. I think he's got him.
I think it's just Corey Kobos is so sweaty from being nervous to have to wrestle Spanky that his hand slipped up to his face. These men circling.
Trying to size each other up.
Well,
they're both a size large.
Yeah, like
to triple X, 5X.
Spanky just
closed fist
not
there.
even giving a damn about that lockup. He just came in swinging.
I don't know about this referee. They get him out of the corner.
Oh, yeah, this referee's letting a lot slide. I don't know what that referee's looking at. Corey Kobos just kind of shaking it off here. All right.
Kobos pushing him back.
Yeah, using his leg strength there.
Laying on a few chops of his own.
Wow, those they're registering with Spanky. I don't know if they're hurting him though.
I'm thinking he shouldn't have let up. He should have kept going. The ref wasn't counting on nothing.
Absolutely, yeah.
What's Coach Kelly Russell doing up on the ring apron? He has no way. If I was Hammer, I'd hit him. I'd hit him. I'd knock him right off of those ropes.
No, he hasn't done anything physical. Why is he going to? Yeah, no, Coach. He's just asked him a few questions. He's just making sure that. Kobos now taking advantage of a stunned Spanky. Spanky shaking it off. Oh, pops him again in the head, using his closed fists. Referee now.
Hit the ropes. You should use some momentum off those ropes. Do it again.
Is that all you got? Come on!
Staggered him a little. I don't think
he's giving him time. He should keep going. Should keep going. Keep hitting.
I don't think Spanky's
keep striking.
Go down.
Come on, one more. Don't waste any time.
Spanky's gonna recover.
Oh! Once again, Coach Kelly Russell up on the ring apron. Hey! He threw his microphone in the ring.
It's hot in here. It's sweaty.
Oh!
Kobos is down.
Coach Kelly Russell just threw him the microphone. Spanky used to hit him in the head.
Easy win there for Spanky. Kobos just has to pay attention to his opponent and not worry about his opponent's manager. Let that be a lesson.
Travesty of events.
He's tuned on the wire. Mongolian win takes the 72nd running of the Manitoba Derby.